Hello and welcome to another episode of my Productivity Mastery series. My name is Pullein and this week it's all about you doing too much. And this is a huge problem. This is one of the reasons why so many people are stressed out, so many people are overwhelmed. It's simply because you're trying to do too much every single day. Now, this will come back to what is the reason why you're going back into work every single day? What's your purpose for going into work? If you don't know that, then everything else does not matter. Nothing else matters because it means that the day is going to take control of you. Now, there's many reasons why you may want to go into work each day. Could be that you go into work because you need to earn money. Well, actually, that's not the reason why you're going into work. Money is just a means. It's not the end result. What is it that you're going into work for? Well, I need to earn money. Sure, you need to earn money, but why do you need to earn money? You need to earn money to put food on the table, to have clothes on your body, and also maybe because of the experiences that money will bring you. That's the end result. That's what's more important. Money itself is not important. You know, the piece of paper with a dead old person on it, historical figure on it, that's not the reason you go into work. The reason you go into work is to earn money so that it can provide you with the things that you want, which could be a roof over your head, food on the table, etc. That's why you go into work. Don't confuse money, the means, with the end. The end result is what money can give you. But there's more to it than that. Why are you going into work? There's a purpose there. Why do I do these videos every week? Why do I write my blog posts? Why do I do my podcast? Because my purpose is to help as many people as I possibly can to become better organized and more productive. How do I do that? Well, the best way to do that is to communicate a message. And I can communicate that message through my blog posts, my podcasts, and these videos. It's really, really clear to me why I do these videos, why I woke up this morning, why I set up this studio. Why did I do that? Because it helps me to communicate my message, which is to help as many people as I can reduce their overwhelm and reduce their stress. That is my purpose. That's why I do this. And when you get real clarity on your purpose, the reason why you're doing stuff, that then helps you to reduce your task list. Because I can look at my task list and I can ask that question, does this help me to communicate my message? If the answer is no, I can then look at that task and say, well, do I really need to do this? Can I not give it to somebody else? Can I just delete it? And quite often, I find that I can delete a lot of tasks because we're collecting them, we think we have to do them, but if they don't serve your purpose, if they don't serve you and what you want to achieve, then just get rid of it, delegate it, give it to somebody else. Maybe you can just delete it. You decide what you want to do with it. But this is one of the reasons why at the end of the day, when you're doing your 10 minutes planning, just 10 minutes, understanding why you're doing what you do will really help you to clarify those tasks and to really help you to get better organized and more productive and to help you to stay focused on what your ultimate goal is each day. But really, the main message that I want to get across to you this week is, how do you reduce that to-do list? Well, one of the ways of doing it is to operate the 2+8 prioritization system. Really get into prioritizing. And for those of you who don't know, the 2+8 prioritization is your 2 objective tasks for the day. These are the 2 must-do tasks. If you do nothing else all day, it means that you've moved your most important projects and goals forward. And then the 8 other tasks, the should-do tasks, the ones that you will do everything you possibly can to get done today, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if you didn't. That's the 2+8. If you operate that every evening, you look at your to-do list and say, right, what are my 10 tasks tomorrow? Then you've got a manageable list the next day that you've pre-thought about, which means that whatever you do tomorrow, as long as you stick to that list as closely as you possibly can, you're going to make major progress on your projects and your goals. That's the key here. Now, a lot of people I find are misunderstanding motion, confusing motion with progress. The two are very different. You can have 20, 30 tasks on your to-do list. You can do them all, but you've not moved anything very far forward. You've confused motion with progress. Progress is those 10 tasks, the ones that are really going to drive your projects and your goals forward. Those are the key messages. Those are the key tasks that you want to be looking at on a day-to-day basis. But one more thing that you can do is, rather than looking at your progress or looking at your task list on a day-to-day basis, make sure you sit down on a Sunday and look at the whole week and decide, okay, what do I want to get accomplished this week? What are the must-dos this week? Where do I want to be on Friday when I finish my work? Where do I want to be? What do I want to have accomplished? And then decide which is the shortest route from where you are today to where you want to be on Friday. Those are your must-do tasks if you're going to achieve what it is you want to achieve on a Friday. When you have that kind of clarity for the week, that's when you start making major progress on the things that are truly important, and not getting caught up in the trivial things that will give you motion but never gives you progress. It makes you feel frustrated, it makes you feel overwhelmed, and ultimately it makes you feel stressed. And that's what you want to avoid. So really the message I want to get across to you this week is reduce your to-do list. Focus in on the 20% of your tasks that are going to give you that 80% of your results. And you can do that by operating the 2+8 prioritization system. And I've put a link in the show notes below so you can download the worksheet for that, so you can get a better understanding of how the 2+8 works. And if you want to take it any further than that, you can get involved in my time sector course, which is again linked below, and my latest updated Your Digital Life 3.0. Full details on how to set up the 2+8 are in those courses. But if you don't want to buy the courses, if you're not interested in supporting me and my work, that's fine. There is a download link so you can get the worksheet, so you can just go through it and start getting into the habit of using the 2+8. It will focus you in on those important tasks that you want to get done. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Hello, thank you very much for watching my videos. Now I have something exciting to tell you about. Recently I have developed a brand new time management system. It's a system designed to manage your time in the 21st century. The world has changed a lot over the last 20 years. In fact, it's actually changed a lot this year. And what we need now is a system, a time management system that is very easy to use, easy to maintain, so that you can spend more of your time doing the work. And that's what the time sector system is all about. It's going to change your whole belief system about the way a time management system should work, because this focuses on when you are going to do the task. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter how motivated, inspired, or how urgent something is. If you don't have time to do it, it is never going to get done. And that's what this system is built around, getting your work done, so you can spend more of your time doing the things that you want to do. I hope you join me in this course. The full details of the course are in the show notes below, so please join me, and thank you very much for watching this brief video.